So hey guys, it's been a long time since I've posted a video on YouTube, and sorry you're watching my 2-year-old play Lego Batman. I just don't have a forward-facing camera on my phone, and I don't want to get up and go on the computer right now because someone will want to play on the computer. So, I'm going to give you kind of the short update, even though a lot of you who have been following me on Facebook know kind of what's going on. But for the rest of the world, here's what happened. So all of you know I'm married. Okay? I don't know if that's a surprise to some of you. But anyways, my husband is not a healthy man. Okay? A lot of you know this. He is diabetic. Well, we found out in March. He went to the doctor. He was still working. Went to the doctor because he was having really bad. He was cramping up really bad. He wasn't sleeping. There was a lot of stuff going on. So we went to the doctor, and the doctor did some blood tests, called us 2 days later, told us that he needed to go to the hospital because he was in kidney failure. He spent almost a week and a half in the hospital. He's in stage 4 renal failure, which is basically, there's only 5 stages of renal failure, and I think he's at 15%. Once he gets under 10%, he's in stage 5, and then death is there. So he went on dialysis. So he could no longer work because he was going to dialysis 3 times a week. So that was the end of March. So we had paid the rent with one of his last checks in March, and paid our rent, and a friend had helped me. I'm not saying any names, but he actually helped me greatly with what he had did for my family. So we paid April's rent because we owned our trailer, but we had to pay lot rent. So we paid the lot rent. Well, then April came around, and we knew he wasn't going back to work, and I couldn't get a job because I can't take care of him and the baby and work, and vice versa. So the end of April, we had left the trailer. We had went and stayed with some of his family in May, and we stayed all of May and half of June there. So he applied for Social Security disability, and we're awaiting the decision, which his caseworker is adamant it's going to be yes, because I just got paperwork sent to have my son added to his case. So we're pretty sure since I sent that paperwork that he's going to get it. So he gets disability through work right now. Okay, and that started in July, this month. But we got some 401k money, so we got a place. So where I'm at now is he's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital since July 13th, and I don't know what day it is, but he's in the hospital since last Saturday, and it's Monday. He's been in there over a week now. He had a fever. He was running a fever for the last 2 or 3 days before he went to the hospital, and it was getting almost up to 103, and it would break, and then it would spike back up. So he came home from dialysis Friday, and he was pretty sick, because he goes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And he looked horrible. He was sick. He had the chills and everything, so I gave him Tylenol, and I was watching his fever. Well, Saturday morning he woke up, and it was down to like 99, and we figured, maybe he just was tired or had a bug. So we went to the store, and we were going to make something to eat, and we were going to watch movies all day. That's what our plan was. Well, I had made dinner, and around 8 o'clock, he started to feel bad before I started cooking dinner. And I checked his temperature at 7, checked it at 7:30. At 8 o'clock, it was almost 103. I said, we have to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and we sat in the ER all night. So me and my son spent the night in the ER with my husband. We came home Sunday, and we've been here ever since. So they had to remove the catheter from his chest because his fistula is not working yet. They have to revise it. So they took the catheter from his chest. They sent it to some infectious disease lab. They've been running blood cultures all week because there was an infection. And obviously now it's somewhat better. So he had surgery today. They put a new catheter in his chest. and they give him dialysis. And I don't know when he'll be home. Okay? I've accepted the fact that he's going to die. And honestly, I'm okay with that aspect of it. My son is not going to have a dad, and that's where I get a little upset. Even though Jason is an asshole, and even though we fight, and even though half the time we hate each other, we still have a beautiful boy to think about. So, that has been my life for like the last 6 months. Over the last 2 weeks, well, since Jason went to the hospital, I've had my life threatened by one person, which, honestly, I think it's kind of funny now, because you want to threaten my life, but yet, take a step back and look at your situation. I'm not going to say who you are or where you're at, but honestly, you need to sit back and think, okay? I also had the opportunity to go back to the trailer that we lived in. I went there, not yesterday, the day before, Saturday, I think. And it was unlocked, so I went in, looked around, said my goodbyes to the place because that's been at home for 5 years now. Found my husband's other set of car keys we've been looking for. Okay. Come home to find 2 certain people that decided to take it upon themselves to talk shit to me in a message on Facebook. And I'm not going to address who you are, because I'm better than that. So let me just refresh one of your memories. Okay, I left Michigan when I was 19. Okay, I was 19 years old. I was just getting out of kind of a horrible relationship with someone that at the time I was in love with. And I needed a change. So I came out here. Maybe that was the stupidest mistake, maybe it was the smartest, I don't know. But you had the audacity to talk shit to me about my husband being sick and the way I'm raising my kids. You want to take a step back and look at your situation? I'm not going to say who you are, but just sit back and think about that one for 5 minutes. And all the shit you've been through the last couple of years involving your kids. Okay? I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm not angry, but I'm not happy. I'm kind of in this numb state right now, because I don't know where the next chapter is going to lead me. I don't know if tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to get that phone call that Jason passed away in his sleep, or a month from now Jason's going to die. That's always in the back of my head. And I have a beautiful 2-year-old boy to worry about. That is my life. And for all of you that have decided to talk shit about me and my best friend's relationship lately, because I posted a certain song to my best friend the other day. I don't know if some of you know it. It's Broken by Fever and Amy Lee. I posted that and kind of said, well, this is for my best friend, the person who can make me laugh when I'm at my worst, make me smile, and we've had a lot of great memories. Someone decided to take that out of context, that I was wanting to date my best friend. Well, let me key you in on some little information you might not know. I've dated my best friend. I've taken my best friend's virginity when we were teenagers. Okay? I love him to death. I have nothing but the utmost respect for that man, especially raising basically a child on his own. But don't you ever, 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 ever decide to talk shit about me wanting to date my best friend. Let me tell you something. First, I'm married, okay? That's rule number one. I am married. I'm not going to give his relationship status right now. But, secondly, if I wanted to be with my best friend, and I truly wanted to be with my best friend, I would be. So, that's just my bitching. There'll be more videos. This is just kind of me venting. I'll probably make 2 or 3 more tonight. I am just utterly frustrated. And I got a lot on my mind, and I don't know how to get it out because I can't get it out to certain people. So, anyways, hang in there, YouTubers. And I hope you like the Lego Batman.